entrepreneurs and small businesses together. We have over 200 communities doing the 1 Million Cups right now at this instance, every Wednesday mornings. It's a weekly event. We have, it's outdated. So we're very supportive, and we love giving inclusive, diverse comments. We love respecting each other and be considerate with your comments. Please, nothing derogatory. Let's see. Oh, the parking passes. We have parking passes over here if you parked in the garage. Make sure you put that in your car so you don't throw you away. There's going to be a 6-minute presentation by Svetlana here in a few minutes. We're going to do a little Q&A where everybody can write on the cards your comments and questions and feedback for her. Even if you speak it loud, please write it on the card so that she can have it for the record later on. Make sure to follow us online on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Also, if you have not already, I only saw 3 people. Make sure to take out your phone and go to the 1 Million Cups app and make sure you log in.
There are 12 on here.
We are now 12. All right, people are checking in. And yes, please make sure you log into the app so that we get the Kaufman Foundation knows people are coming to these events, and we give us special things like our banners and coffee cups and lots of stuff like that. Our sponsors are Office Evolution with John Yu.
Hey, John.
John.
Good morning. Thank you for letting me stand up here and talk about Office Evolution, and welcome. So Office Evolution is a co-working space and shared workspace for business owners and entrepreneurs, and we love partnering with 1 Million Cups because we're all about building a community of business owners, because if you're a business owner, having a firm foundation of support and camaraderie and network is very important, and that's what we also strongly believe in. So we are located just across the lobby. So if you're interested, or if you know anybody that's interested in looking for space, just let me know. Thank you.
And our coffee sponsor this month is Medical Society in Northern Virginia. Do we have a representative from that? Well, the coffee that they provided is in the back. I hear it's very delicious. And then we can't do this by ourselves, so we have numerous organizers get together to help out. If we can all come together. Well, I'm Russ McIntosh, Vision Idea Design.
Donnell Johns, Division Worldwide.
Jen Dalton, Brand Mirror.
Maya Shemendis, the Tea Center.
John Yu, Office Evolution.
Tony Barnett and Goldberg. And we're not channeling anybody today.
Yay.
And then I'd like to know who's all in the room. So if we can just start with Alan over here.
Alan Anderson, I provide part-time services for small businesses.
John, you've already said it twice already.
Lisa Turner, Victory Nutrition International. We're going to be having some events here, and it's, we get into the blood within 5 minutes per clinical trials. We have 48 clinical trials on our nutraceuticals. They're transforming lots of lives.
Oh, I'm Sherry Reese, the Learner's Cube, and I do systems training. So I work with the developers who develop training, technological products, put together the training and deliver the training, whether it's be in person or e-learning.
Morning, I'm John Foster. I'm ambassador for Green Fair Organic Cafe in Herndon.
Hi, I'm Laura Drain, Random Words Marketing. I help a small business to set up a web page, videos, everything.
Skip.
Dan Linder, Golden Rule Home Watching Concierge. We watch homes for people when they go away.
Hi, my name is Will Curl. I'm the founder of Fuel Cards. So I built this product that makes it easy for people to transmit their contact information to their other people's devices. You simply tap the back of the phone and transmit the information that way. Thank you.
I'm John Lippitz with Fish and Explore. We fish and explore.
I'm Natasha Mortensen, and I am the marketing manager for Pipo, which is a startup that connects customers with businesses.
Cool.
Good morning, my name is Jeff Englander and I'm with Zona Systems, and we provide cybersecurity protection for electric utilities, water utilities, and natural gas utilities.
I'm Dr. Connie Hambrock Holistic Healing Center, and I primarily do massage, cranial sacral, and hypnosis.
Good morning, I'm James Lawson, Impact Business Solutions. We train small businesses and home-based businesses in the art and science of sales and marketing.
Hi, Randy Mulliken. I'm not a business owner, but hopefully going to be an entrepreneur one day. So I spent my whole career in the military. I knew nothing about business, so I'm here.
I'm Alfred Sitcom. I'm owner of Gender Question Care. It's a still home care agency. I'm owner for this
Dr. Deb Cohen, management consultant. I do training, I do strategic planning, I do expert witness work on employment cases. My specialty is human resources.
Hi, Karen Schmall, Fairfax County Economic Development Authority, marketing manager, Fairfax.
And Tony Barnett and Gold Group.
And you came at just in the right time then for introductions.
Ben Gaither with Fairfax County Economic Development Authority.
Right. Thank you very much. All right, and with that, I'd like to introduce Svetlana with Tripplanet. As I say, she's going to speak for 6 minutes. Please write down any questions, comments you have for her on the cards, and I'll let you take the lead. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for having me and giving me the opportunity to present Tripplanet in front of such a nice group of people. And I'm very eager to hear your opinions and suggestions. A little bit about me. I'm a senior management professional with over 25 years in travel and hospitality industry. I'm a world traveler. As I used to say, I was actually discovered one continent, born on another, and live on third. So there's not much left out there. So seeing both sides of the industry as a professional and as a consumer, I always thought there was a lack, especially lack of opportunities, and especially in the business world, where travel is a big part of how business is done. When I had the opportunity to join the Tripplanet team about 6 months ago, there was no brainer. We basically decided that we're going to make that business travel easier for smaller companies that are looking to venture outside the U.S. but do not necessarily have the funds just yet. As you know, corporate travel it's expensive, and it's pretty much something that happens very instantly. It's next day or next morning or anything like that matter, and it's expensive. So most corporations do not really have other options but hire a travel agent that saves them time. So what we decided to do is we decided to combine 3 different things into one and give it as a tool for smaller companies and provide them with the same service that a regular travel agency would, minus the expenses associated with it. What is unique about Tripplanet is we use direct sources to provide lower fares. As I mentioned, we provide all the services that a regular agency would, but we eliminate the need of hiring an additional person or hiring an agency, and also all the expenses associated with that. As you know, agencies normally do fees and service charges and all kinds of other things, and on top of the already expensive tickets, that becomes a little bit a concern of a smaller company that is budget conscious. So we combine the direct sources with the back office, with the opportunity to have a full control of what your spending is and how is it done and how is it conducted without wasting time and without being worry-free, allowing you to concentrate on to growing your business and look further for other opportunities. As you can see, we do provide an upgrade assistance, emergency services, missed connections. We have 24/7 toll-free number that's available, and also any reason that you cannot get online and do it yourself, you can always call and have them do the service. Also, all the good stuff that we provide are also shareable with friends and family. Everybody gets the same benefits. Using the direct services, as I mentioned, we actually do make travel for business in business class possible, which a lot of people are scared away because business class is expensive, which does not necessarily need to be. And this is a little example of what we actually do. As you can see, the top is our lowest fare. This is a trip that I just took as an example. It's from Washington to London. Actually, this is JFK to London, sorry. And the regular price or market price, as you can see, $6,289. That's an average price for those days on that trip. Well, we can actually do it for $13.71 using not so popular Norwegian Air, which is a low-cost carrier, but their service is fantastic. But even if you want to go with the regular American Airlines, we still have the fares almost half price, $3,000. When everybody's below the Expedia, same routing for the same dates is $8,000. With that said, this is what a booking page would look like. It's a little different. We have a lot of features that are not normally available, but it's right there on the search at your fingertips. And we have a star rating for all the classes of service. It's not only economy, it's not only business, we provide all classes of service at the much better prices. And you can narrow it down the way you want. Also, there are some features that are right there on the page for you. A lot of you probably wonder whether or not their seats reclined, whether or not they have a power outlet, whether or not, luggage is included. Well, that's right there for you to see right on the first page, on the search page. And you can compare it by the features in flight and the price and select the one that works for you. As you can see, you can actually get a lot more for $60 difference, which does make sense. We don't only do flights, we also have hotels. There will be, the good thing about booking hotels is actually the moment you have your flights booked, all you have to do is click on the tab that says hotel and it will automatically populate the dates, your arrival date, your departure date by the flights that you already have booked. We are also adding cars and limo services, probably within a couple of weeks or so. We also have integrated chat line. For whatever reason you're on the go and you have a change or anything that needs to be done, you can either call a coworker or you can call the 1-800 number. We have technology that allows to actually communicate directly with the traveler, and you can send text with the flights and selection, and you can communicate directly without having to waste time or have them sit on online and book it themselves. We have also integrated back office functionality. As I mentioned, we basically combine a few different things together. So this is what is going to look to you once you log in, or whoever is the person that will be the administrator. The good part of it, as I mentioned, you can control all the spendings. You can upload your own policies. You can create groups. You can create approval process. You have one person to handle for everybody. You can create several profiles for each and every person. So once you log in, you will see everything that's done right there. You can print your reports, and you can upload them in an Excel sheet and just send them to your city, and you're pretty much done with your taxes. My challenge questions. How do I get in front of the client? That's the biggest one that I have. And and how to stream my message. We have that unique product that we actually give away for free. It's no cost to the final client. However, I'm still having difficulties getting the right people's interest into the products. That's all I have. Thank you so much.
So don't forget to write down your comments on this paper, on this card. Okay, we're ready for questions, recommendations. Yes.
Who is your target market? That's the first question.
I'm looking for small and mid-sized companies. Anybody that has business outside or is looking to grow their business outside. So that could be a consulting company, could be pharmaceutical, could be technology, government contractors, pharmaceuticals, did I mention that? Anybody that does international travel.
But not consumers.
No,
Just businesses?
This is a corporate, it's based on a corporate contract. So you have to have a company, you have to have a license in order to be able to register and use the product.
Okay.
Have you talked with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, or potentially, because they do a lot of travel in and out, as being a recommended provider? And my other thought would be, have you considered working with conferences and having that being offered as a trip planning tool to people who are coming to that conference?
Thank you. However, it's very hard to get their attention.
Okay.
So, yeah, question for you. Is this, do you have an app for this, for your service?
There is a mobile compatible version of it.
Okay.
Yes, you can use it on the phone.
Oh, so my thought was like the government agencies also will do well with this. And then my second thing was, I thought that like you had these great call to action points hidden coming towards the end. You know, like the first thing was, here's how much we could have saved with doing your program. I think that should have come up in the front. And to piggyback on what Jen was saying too, hotels always have some conference. I think if you can get to someone like at a hotel to promote your product, will also be a great channel.
Hi, I think you need to lead with metrics. Like, because people are constantly beat over the head with Travelocity or Orbitz or whatever, that they can save money, or if they don't have a travel group of their own. But if what you're saying is true, and they can significant savings over, if you place those numbers first, that you can save 25% or 50%, that's the hook in my mind that would get people to notice you, or at least be willing to talk to you.
Yeah, those are the great call to action.
Yeah.
What I normally say to people is I can actually set the minimum 25,000 a year. Depends on what is your size of travel.
Because your opening statement.
Right, that should have been your opening to
It
us.
was, but we have to keep it short.
Yeah, but you need to have the things that make someone wants to buy it, right? The first thing you said, a lot of us do not take book first class because it's expensive. That alone would have gotten me right there, because Donna was like, really? So I think those are the things should have been in front.
So, how you think about it? Offer this to embassies?
I actually do work with embassies.
Okay.
Some, not. I mean, there is embassies are, the reason why I actually did that.
Have you tried using LinkedIn?
Actually not yet. I haven't figured out how to actually put it together on LinkedIn. I mean, we do have a page already that has, there is a video that circulates, but, that's pretty much it. different suggestion.
Yes.
Do you have an existing customer base today?
Yes.
Set up a referral program, going out to the existing customers and say, do you have your suppliers who would like, or customers, maybe we can partner with you. Set up a referral program with your existing customers.
Thank you.
Yes.
Can you take 30 seconds and explain your business? Like, how do you make money?
I was expecting that question.
Because I just saw free, and I'm like, okay, are you making it on the back end?
No, we do not mark up the fares. As I said, we use direct resources to provide lower fares. The majority of my business is actually consolidated. So what we did is we combined the consolidated part with the back office with the cell functionality. So we made that whole thing in one. But what actually makes the money is the airline. We do, I mean, most people do not know how much a ticket costs and why does it cost as much as it costs. Unless you're in the business, that's how agencies make their money. What I do is I sit down with the airlines, we negotiate how much the fare from point A to point B will be. And then we use that base fare to sell to people like Expedia and Velocity and all kinds of other agencies. That's why the product is free to the clients, because I really do not need to charge them since.
Which is fine. My reason for I have a client who does this, and it's a free service to the client, their clients, because they get paid by the airline and get paid by the hotel, etc., etc.
Right.
That's why I was wondering what your model was.
That's exactly how it works.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, your question, how do you streamline my message? That was part of what I was gonna ask. I'm even after hearing your presentation, your message is not, I'm not quite clear on what it is yet. I mean, I know what you're offering, and I know, but from a standpoint of your client, you're saying that you're able to save your client $25,000 a year in spending. So there has to be some sort of benchmark. They have to be spending a certain amount already. So, you know, if you're going to save them $25,000 on a year on travel, they better already be spending $100,000 a year on travel, or $75,000 or $50,000. I don't know what the mark is, but where we are, you know, in this Northern Virginia, Washington D.C. area, in Alexandria, there's a ton of associations, and there's a ton, and if you know, once you get a little more finite with what, who is my target market, leveraging the associations, leveraging embassies, leveraging different government agencies. I mean, if you can get in front of them, have a message that is, a 30 to 45 second video that shows, here's how you're going to save money. And by the way, here's 3 customers that I have that not only are they referrals, but they've given you a testimonial in that video. That's going to do a lot of your legwork for you.
Thank you. But you actually mentioned my second problem. How do I get in front of them? I mean, I know how to deliver the message once I get in front of them, but that's where my actually bigger issue is. How do I get in front of them?
Right. What I was saying, what I'm not seeing is, you say small business, and then you mention pharmaceuticals. In my mind, I don't know any pharmaceuticals that are successful that are small businesses. All of them that I know are giant. And so a pharmaceutical in my mind is not a small business, a small or mid-sized business. So I'm just saying I don't have a clear understanding of who you're actually marketing to.
Who's the target market?
Yeah.
Make it more finite.
Who's the target market?
Yes, I think on the studios, please answer some questions I may
Sorry.
Sorry.
Long-listed people. Yes.
Sorry.
Okay. The key benefit that you're offering is significant reduction in the airfare. The person who's most concerned about that in a business environment is the CFO. That is who your target should be, and only that person. Here's why. That person can sit there and dictate what vendors each business uses. So the way you get to the CFO is through their advisors and through the software tools they use, okay? So in that reference, what you do is you'll sit there and you can market the conferences. That's great. There are lots of CFO conferences through the years, but if you go to the producer, the actual providers to the CFO, which are the software companies like Deltek, Intuit, Microsoft, they do have available marketing material or marketing options where you can, yes, you'll have to pay, but they'll put you in front of the CFOs and your message is how much you save, as it's been discussed. So doing that, do you want to save a significant portion of your travel budget, on this and using this service? That's how you will get them to start looking at you and signing up. Because everybody else is going to sit there and say, oh, this is really neat, but without authorization, they can't do anything. The CFO will authorize their travel offices and their other employees to start using your portal.
So, I was going to say a combination of what people said. Number one, I would get a couple of your customers to give testimonials, video testimonials about how much their organization has saved. And when they're talking about it, they need to also talk about that they were able to save more and have the same quality of service and possibly, able to upgrade the level of service that they got using your program. And in developing that video, you also need to use either Facebook or LinkedIn to target, like he said, the CFOs in these organizations and build that directly in your messaging. It takes 7 to 12 times for a person to even look at your product. And you can be touching them through LinkedIn or Facebook or other programs to get their attention. And then once you get their attention, then you can move from there. But like everybody else was saying, you got to figure out what vertical you're looking at, because that message has to be tailored to those type of verticals.
I'm going to be a little bit provocative, maybe not anybody else will think it's provocative, but I would focus your story on if your target is businesses who want to travel internationally, to expand their market, to grow relationships, then I think the message should be a story around why you started. And I don't know enough about the embassy piece to know if that ties into that, but business travel should not keep you from doing business development, right, as an expense. And so I think there's an emotional message there that you're missing. Cost is a really important metric, but the emotional message behind that is, if international business, the cost of international business is keeping you from growing your business, like, don't let it, right? We can help. That, however, means that that's a big point of differentiation for Tripplanet. And so thinking about when somebody comes to your website, are you highlighting stories of customers who now can do business in a different market because they worked with you and they saved money? So that may be too complex of a message, I don't know, but that would be a really powerful differentiation message from any of the other travel companies who are just like, save money. And that's true, but the reason why is way more powerful. Just a thought.
I'll be real quick. If you're interested in pharmaceuticals, yes, there are plenty of small to medium-sized pharmaceuticals, and they're right here, up and down the 270 corridor in Montgomery County. How do you get a hold of them? The state of Maryland wants you to reach out to them. They actually produced a book, index of every business in the state of Maryland with their names and phone numbers and emails. Put it on the card. You just got to call them and they'll send you the book. It is gold. If you want to reach that market, we'll get you the index. That goes for everybody else, by the way. You got to call State of Maryland. They're awesome. Commerce Department in Baltimore.
Help me understand one other aspect of Tripplanet. Is this an app as a business, the internal planner at the company, are they going to be booking the travel through Tripplanet? Or are they going to be contacting you and then you have somebody that does that? I wasn't clear. So it's basic. Okay, so all right.
But if you need help, we have a 24/7 customer service.
Right.
So in any ways you're not able to do it, or you have no access to internet,
Okay.
we can help but the ideal version is for you to be able to do it yourself.
Okay.
How big does the business need to be in order to join your group?
We do not,
Doesn't matter.
it does not matter, as I said, we're looking for small to mid-sized businesses.
Okay.
Less than 200 probably would be the ideal. The only reason why I'm looking for smaller is because once you have a big business, it's going to be hard to be self-sufficient. You still have to have a person. If you have more than 200 people, and you have to create a profile for each and every person for them to be able to go in and book it themselves. So that's going to be hard. You have to either have one person to do it for all, or you have to set up an approval system that like one person will handle a group of people and their travel approvals. It's not impossible, but